What's up, guys? I'm gonna show you guys how I made my song Power.
Turn up the bass!
Specifically the main synth sound. I think it was a pretty cool process to how I made it. Just want to show you guys what I did. So, first thing I did was I have this little synth called a Korg Monotron analog ribbon synthesizer. Just a little tiny synth. And I just kind of messed around, making some sounds like this. Cut off and shit, just messing around, Chord it into my DAW, and I got something that sounded, I got a recording that sounded like this. And yeah, so I kind of just like went through it and decided which point I wanted to use, and I like this one right here, just kind of nice little, nice little chunk of sound right here. So I took that, and then I put it into a simpler, as you can see right here. It's a sound right here. And I made this little MIDI pattern with it. And yeah, it sounds kind of cool the way it is, but I kind of wanted to spice it up a little bit, with some cool effects. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some of the effects that I use, or all the effects that I use. Use a bunch of random shit to get the pop. So first thing I got in my chain is this magic switch. Just like a chorus kind of effect. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, I like this thing because it's just kind of like you press a button and it just sounds good. And you just adjust the mix. There's nothing too complicated at all. I like it. I like my effects small brain. Okay. This next one is just some EQ. Just to focus on these 2.45K frequencies. Then we got this rift, which is adding a little bit of distortion. Nothing too crazy though yet, but we'll get pretty crazy with the effects. Next we got this shadow samples like rack. I like to use a lot now. It's really cool. It's just kind of like OTT, and it kind of boosts the bass too more. It's like extreme OTT, just makes things sound really like, I don't know, really compressed. It sounds really sick. Okay, next, I put on some Pro Q3. This Pro Q is just it's just doing some EQ and dynamic EQ on these like harsher frequencies. I think it was just sounding kind of. It was just kind of being abrasive, so I wanted to like kind of tone it down with these ones before I apply the distortion. As you'll see next, but it's not doing too much. Next, I have this erosion. This erosion's making a pretty big difference in the sound. It's really thickening it up, adding a lot of like white noise, and also widens it like a decent amount too with this wide noise preset. Yeah, I think that makes it sound a lot better. And this amp right here is probably making most of the sound how it is, because just listen. It's really like just completely distorting it and fucking it, but it sounds so like, God, it sounds awesome. Like I love this. I love the amp. The amp plugin in Ableton's like one of the best things ever. I use this all the time. CQ is not doing shit, but got some more saturation. Not really doing much either, just like kind of just boosting the sound a bit. And now I got even more distortion with Trash Chew. I just put on this clip control preset. Now it sounds a little like this. Just really trying to like squeeze the fuck out of the sound and really get it to like just sound disgusting. Honestly, I just want to sound like someone like vomiting or something, And next we got this Serum Effects. This is just being automated right here. I automate mix up towards the end just to get it to get this kind of like washy sound, because you can hear you can really hear it. Has like flanger sound, you know, it sounds like super sick. It sounds like a plane taking off to me. Next I got some EQ, this is just kind of some tone shaping stuff, I guess, and also getting into mixing at the lows. Yeah, boosting like the 1K frequencies. Yeah, no more sub on it, because I have another sub. This EQ is just a mid-side to take out even more, like some mids from the, sorry, what am I saying? The mids from the side channel from the stereo. So, it sounds like this. You're not gonna really make a huge difference. Kind of some like stereo mixing stuff. Next we got some of the smile. Some of the smile is pretty much just being automated. They're gonna drop sometimes. Like right here, you can see. Just kind of like some reverb towards the end. You know, it's kind of like it's almost like a little riser, kind of like made from the sound. And then we got some G clip. This is just like adding a little bit of gain. Just just a tiny bit of gain. Not really much of a difference in the sound here. But next we got this Volcano 3. This plugin's really sick, but so actually I have 2 of these volcanoes throughout here. They're mostly just for the what's called the build up sound. Starts like up here. That's kind of like what's doing this part. In this part though, I have another volcano later down the chain that's actually making it open up like that. I'll show you. Okay. Next we got this low value. This is also just being automated. It's like this right here. It's honestly it's not really doing anything, but just kind of like automating the corruption, which is like, yeah, downsampling these certain sections, like just kind of like that's a tiny difference. Doesn't really do much, but I like to automate lo-fi oddity. It sounds really sick sometimes. Next we got this Pro MB. This is just kind of doing some compression on the noise, I guess, of the sound. It's pretty damn noisy. Just to like when it goes past this threshold, it kind of pushes it down a little bit. Not much of a difference there. Just mostly some like little mixing things. This is a little just notch I added to really get like the 1Ks to pop out more. Now it sounds more like nasally as well. I like that, like kind of like, again, nasally. I don't really know how to describe it, but I like when it sounds like that. It kind of sounds like it's talking almost a little bit. Next we got another Pro MB. I don't even know what the thought process was with this. I don't even really know what this is doing, to be honest, but just kind of put it on. I was just kind of messing around with it to make things sound better, and it's kind of just undoing what I did here, to be honest. I feel like, I don't know what that is about. Anyways, I got ozone just to look at. Now we got another EQ. This is also for the build up mostly, I think. Yeah, it's kind of just like opening up here, and then it kind of opens up here. It's not really doing much, but this is the one that is doing the most for sure. This Volcano bandpass filter to BM. I don't know. There's some cool presets in here for filters though. It's kind of like, I think this is this one right here. It's really like, yeah, filtering that sound like a ton. It sounds really sick. I love like the analog filter sound. They just sound like super fire with the distortion they have. Just got some volume automation, and then just got another EQ. It's just a little bit of boost over here just to get it to pop out a bit more. And yeah, that's all the effects on the sound. Now this is what it sounds like in context of the song. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys learned something. That's how I made the sound for Power. I think it was pretty fun to make, especially with using this cool little synth here. It's kind of fun to use, like, you know, non-plug-in synths, and use something that's like actually kind of real, you know, makes it more like feel more like you're really creating it, you know, like more personal, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.